Hi, everyone. I'm Nathan, and welcome to Tech Talk Central.
And I'm Sarah. Great to be here.
Today, we're diving into something lots of you ask about,
Mm-hmm.
finding a great tablet that won't completely empty your wallet.
Specifically, we're looking at our top 3 picks for budget-friendly tablets under $400 based on what's looking good in 2025.
Right. We've sifted through the specs, the reviews, all that stuff to really understand these devices.
And the contenders are the Apple iPad 11-inch, the one with the A16 chip,
Okay.
the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 plus 11-inch,
Got it.
and the Amazon Fire Max 11. All currently available, all under that $400 mark.
Our mission today, help you figure out which one might be the best fit for, what you actually need a tablet for.
Exactly. So shall we kick things off with Apple?
Let's do it. The 11-inch iPad. This was often the default choice, right? Usually sits around $299 for the 128 GB Wi-Fi model.
Yeah, and that 11-inch Liquid Retina display is the first thing you'll notice. It's just a really nice screen. 2360 by 1640 pixels.
And it has True Tone. I actually really like that feature. It adjusts the screen warmth based on the room light.
It does, yeah. Makes it much comfier to look at for longer periods. Less eye strain.
Definitely. Now, the chip is the A16, not their absolute newest, but
It's still very, very capable, especially in this price range. You're getting performance that honestly punches way above its weight compared to some Android competitors at this price point.
so things like games, maybe some light photo or video editing, it handles that smoothly.
It really does. Multitasking is great too, thanks to iPadOS, which is, built for this kind of thing.
And iPadOS itself is a big plus for many people. The app library is huge.
Massive.
And it supports Apple Pencil, both the USB-C one and the older first gen.
Right, and that scribble feature where you can just write in text boxes. Super handy.
Yeah, I use that quite a bit. Connectivity is solid too, with Wi-Fi 6
Fast Wi-Fi. Essential these days.
and the cameras. 12 megapixels front and back. The front one has center stage.
Which is great for video calls. It keeps you framed up automatically.
Yeah, it's super useful. And the
Yeah.
back camera can shoot 4K video, scan documents, pretty capable stuff.
It also has Touch ID in the top button for security. Quick, eerie.
So for someone maybe already in the Apple world, or just wanting a really polished, powerful tablet experience without going pro, this seems like a strong choice. Customer feedback is generally really positive too, right? Like smooth performance, great screen.
Yeah, people praise the ease of use, battery life, and just the overall value. It seems like a reliable workhorse.
Okay, solid option. Let's shift gears then. What about the Samsung, the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus Plus?
Right, the A9 Plus A, this one comes in usually quite a bit cheaper, often around $199, maybe $220 for the 128 GB model.
Okay, significant price difference there.
Definitely. And you still get an 11-inch screen, a TFT LCD this time, 1920 by 1200 resolution. But the interesting thing here is the refresh rate.
Ah, yeah, it's got up to 90 hertz, right?
Exactly, which makes scrolling and animations feel noticeably smoother than a standard 60 hertz screen you often find at this price.
That's a nice touch. How's the sound?
Pretty good, actually. It has quad speakers with the Dolby Atmos support. So for watching movies or listening to music, it should offer a more immersive experience.
Nice. Performance-wise, it has an upgraded chipset, up to 8 GB of RAM.
Hmm.
How does it stack up?
It aims for smooth multitasking. Samsung's multi-window feature is good for running apps side by side. Customer feedback on speed is a bit mixed, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some find it perfectly fine for everyday tasks, browsing, video. Others feel it can lag a bit under heavier loads, especially compared to something like the iPad's A16.
Okay, so maybe a trade-off there. You get the smoother screen and maybe better audio for less money, but potentially not quite the same raw power.
That seems to be the consensus, yeah. But it has other plus points. Samsung Kids Mode is great for families.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the Samsung ecosystem features like Quick Share, Smart View for casted into TVs.
And the call and text continuity, where you can answer phone calls on the tablet.
Yeah, if you have a compatible Samsung phone on the same network, it's quite convenient.
So who's this one really for then?
I'd say it's a great option if media consumption, watching videos, browsing, reading is your main thing. You get that large, smooth screen and good sound at a really compelling price. General productivity is fine, but maybe not for heavy gaming or demanding apps.
Makes sense. Good value proposition. Okay, third contender. The Amazon Fire Max 11.
The Fire Max 11, Price-wise, it sits kind of between the Samsung and the iPad, usually around $225 or so for the 128 GB version without the lock screen ads. You can get it cheaper with ads.
Right, the ads are a key Amazon thing. Let's talk about the screen first, though. It's another 11-incher.
Yes, 2000 by 1200 resolution. Amazon calls it Vivid, and it's also 2 certified for low blue light.
Well, that's good for reading or watching before bed, maybe. Less eye strain.
Supposedly, yeah. Performance comes from an octa-core processor, and it also has Wi-Fi 6. Amazon talks up the design too. Sleek aluminum feels quite premium, apparently.
And battery life, they claim quite a bit.
Up to 14 hours, they say. Which, if that holds up in real uses, well, it's really strong.
Definitely. It also supports a stylus and keyboard case. Sold separately, of course.
Adds some productivity potential. Cameras are 8 megapixels front and back, 1080p video, and it has a fingerprint sensor too.
Okay, sounds like a solid hardware package.
Yeah.
But the big question with Fire tablets is always the software, right? Fire OS.
Exactly. It's based on Android, but it's Amazon's heavily modified version. The main thing is you're using the Amazon App Store, not the Google Play Store.
And the app selection there is more limited.
It is, yeah. You'll find many big names, Netflix, Disney+, Spotify, Zoom, but you won't find Google apps like Gmail or YouTube easily, and the overall variety isn't as vast as Google Play or Apple's App Store. That's a common point in user reviews.
Can you get around that, like sideloading?
Some tech-savvy users do manage to install the Google Play Store, but it's not officially supported and can be a bit fiddly. It's not something everyone will want to do.
So it's best suited for someone who's mostly going to use it for Amazon services, Prime Video, Kindle, Audible, and maybe some basic web browsing and other core apps.
Pretty much. If you live heavily in the Amazon ecosystem or primarily want a great screen for media consumption and don't need a huge variety of niche apps, it offers excellent hardware for the money. That screen is often praised, as is the general value.
Okay, good overview. So let's try and summarize this for everyone listening. 3 tablets, all under $400.
Right. You've got the iPad 11-inch, premium feel, strong A16 performance, massive app selection via iPadOS, great all-rounder, especially if you like Apple stuff. Costs a bit more, though.
Then the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus sought really good price, nice large screen with that smooth 90 Hz refresh rate, good quad speakers, maybe not quite as powerful as the iPad, but fantastic for media and general use.
And finally, the Amazon Fire Max 11, often the cheapest, especially with ads. Big, high-quality display, potentially amazing battery life, solid build, but you need to be comfortable with Fire OS and the Amazon App Store's limitations.
So the best one really depends on your priorities, right? Ecosystem, performance needs, primary use case, media, work, games.
Absolutely. Think about what you value most. Is it the smoothest performance in apps? Maybe the iPad? Is it a big, fluid screen for movies at a great price? Maybe the Samsung? Is it purely media value and you're okay with Amazon's world? Maybe the Fire Max 11?
No single right answer, just the right answer for you.
Precisely.
Well, hopefully this deep dive has helped clear things up a bit if you're navigating the budget tablet market in 2025.
We hope so. And remember, prices can change, deals pop up.
Oh, good point. To find the latest prices and deals on these tablets, definitely check out the links we've put in the description below. And if you found this chat helpful, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to our channel, Tech Talk Central, for more tech insights and reviews just like this one.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.